Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, I rise to speak about the scourge of the ice epidemic. As a former criminal lawyer, I saw firsthand the devastation of this evil drug. It's a drug that doesn't discriminate, with people of all ages and all backgrounds potentially at risk of having their lives destroyed. That's why I applaud the leadership shown by the Prime Minister in creating the National Ice Task Force. Mount Gambier, my hometown, has already hosted 2 Understanding the Ice Factor forums, with more than 700 people attending across both of them. As well as that, Mount Gambier was host of the first National Ice Task Force regional consultation. Similar forums have taken place in Renmark, where close to 700 people attended, and there have also been forums in Murray Bridge, Millicent and Narracourt, to name a few. Each forum has confirmed ice is ruining individual lives, destroying families and hurting communities. I pay tribute to Sergeant Paul Cicluna, who was the 2014 South Australian Police Officer of the Year, awarded particularly for his work to reduce the harm of drugs like ice, and other members of the Limestone Coast Drug Action Team. I also wish to acknowledge those members in the northern areas of my electorate that are doing excellent work around the Riverland Community Service Alliance. Can I also, Madam Deputy Speaker, take this opportunity to praise newspapers in my electorate, amongst them the Border Watch, the Narracourt Herald, the Murray Pioneer, the Murray Valley Standard, the Barossa Herald, to name a few, which have been playing an important part in this issue and raising awareness. I include also ABC Radio, particularly the work of Narelle Graham and Stuart Stansfield. The story of Riley, Madam Deputy Speaker, not his real name, from the Riverland Forum, was particularly heartbreaking. Riley was 14 when his dad gave him a bag of methamphetamine and told him, "Here, have that, I don't need it, I've had too much." His drug use grew to the point where he involved himself in crime. Thankfully, he has ameliorated the effects of the drug and his life is on track. Lola was another who said that the drug was destroying her from the inside. On one occasion, she fell over when she was high, knocked herself out and nearly choked to death on her own vomit. Whilst the story of the ice scourge is an ugly one, it has caused communities to come together to battle this evil and to deal with those insidious groups that peddle in this misery. I congratulate the Prime Minister and the Coalition for going about dealing with this scourge, not just via the National Ice Task Force, but other practical measures that have been announced, including a $1 million boost to Crime Stoppers to encourage people to, Madam Deputy Speaker, dob in a dealer.